Hello guys, welcome back to my Arsenal career mode on FIFA 13, and boy, do we have a cracking episode for you today. And first of all, I want to start off with a slight apology. In the last episode, I said Cardiff City was Sheffield Wednesday, or the other way around. I said Sheffield Wednesday was Cardiff City, so I am sorry to those, hardcore Sheffield Wednesday fans that got mad at me for that. I am sorry, I just didn't really recognise the badge or the logo, whatever. But anyway, the reason this episode is going to be just as good as the last one, if not better, is because we have loads of matches once again. I've crammed lots into one episode. We want to get to December. I know you guys... Oh, what a goal. I know you guys want to see what I do in the transfer window. It's the best thing about career mode. It's my favourite thing to do, is bringing in players and improving the squad you've got. And talking of bringing in players, you guys know that I'm planning to do a swap with Lewandowski, bringing in a different striker. But it's so difficult. As soon as I've started not enjoying playing with him, he started playing a lot better. I know that just happened. And we win that game 1-0, by the way. But when you diss a player, you say, oh, he's rubbish, la la la. And then suddenly they perform really well. So he kind of I think, he realised that I'd been thinking about getting rid of him. So he was trying to, improve his performances maybe. But there you can see, we are 5th in the league right now, 23 points. And this game is against Liverpool. And as you could see there, I'm I think 1 point above them. And I make a really, really poor start to this game. And, if I win this match, it means I go ahead of them by... Actually, no, I think I was 3 points ahead. So this could make it 6 points. So I really wanted to get this victory. That means I'm basically staying top 5 for at least the next 5 games. Because, if I lose a game, it's not so bad if I'm 6 points ahead of the team behind me. Which would always be nice. And I just couldn't score in this game. I was really struggling in this first half. I find Liverpool very difficult to play on career mode. It's Andy Carroll, man. And I'm not sure if he was even on the pitch in this game, but I just find that they're one of my bogey teams, like Wigan, But anyway, I got through on goal here, and look at this. It was like ping pong ball, kind of like tennis football, and what a header from Lewandowski. Again, just proving to me that he is worthy of being in the team, but I don't know. Out of all the strikers in this game that I could have bought, I went for Lewandowski for some reason. And now I look back and think, should I have really gone for Lewandowski? I don't know, but... That game finished 1-1. It was a decent point. I didn't really extend that lead that I had above them by much, so... Well, I didn't extend it at all, did I? And you can see, how the hell did I not win that game? Look at those stats. 11 shots and 8 on target. That's a bit annoying, let's just say that. So now we're going up against Chelsea. And again, Chelsea are just one of those teams that I normally tend to struggle with. They've got a very strong team on career mode, despite they didn't really finish very high last season, which was weird. And we're 40 minutes in already. There was just no breakthrough. They weren't going to score anytime soon. I was defending like a boss. But again, I was kind of struggling with going forward once again. I really do think this. I needed some new players up front. I need more pace, and I think that's my main problem. And finally, in the 90th minute, I go through and go with Lewandowski, and then this happens. Come on! It's so frustrating when that happens. I did actually watch a replay after that bit there. And I noticed how the ball went straight at Czech, despite me, aiming it in the top corner somewhere. And there you can see the stats again: 7 shots on target. How the hell am I not winning these matches? And like I said, I think the thing for me is I need a new striker. I just think I need a bit more pace up front. So maybe I'm going to look at Doumbia or Muriel or someone like that. And we got some new squad players. I don't know how to say it. The youth players. That's what I'm trying to say. And you could see that I signed one, and he had a potential of 74 to 94. So I know I found a gem there, guys. And he looked to be a defender as well, which is absolutely great because Koscielny is getting kind of old, He's 28 now. But anyway, moving on into a game in the Champions Cup. And as you guys know, I have been struggling this season in the Champions Cup. Whatever reason, I just have been finding it difficult. And there you can see Lewandowski again scoring. He's in a scoring form. And I was really, struggling to find a reason to get rid of him at this point. I was thinking, maybe it was just me. Maybe it's just me not playing well with him. And maybe he is as good as everyone else makes out to be. But you'll see in the rest of the videos coming up until December that it doesn't really stay that way. He just becomes sluggish again. The thing with Lewandowski is he's not the quickest player, despite having 84 sprint speed or something. The thing with him is he feels like he's great at passing and he's great at shooting. But he is always in bad positions. He never seems to score goals where you're like, oh, I didn't know he'd be there. Wow, nice. Whereas Podolski, talking of Podolski, this is great. Look at that. Outmuscles the defender there to make it 2-0. I just feel like Podolski's always in a really good position. So if I can find a striker that is just a runner, someone who can just get in those good positions to either cross it in or just have a shot outside the box, maybe that's what I'm missing. So I think I'm going to look at Doumbia, guys. I think he's going to be a perfect replacement for me. Oh, look at this bullshit. This is what I despise about the CPU sometimes, the computer. I have no idea how this guy wraps his head around this ball. You're going to see, I do get a replay for you guys. This is bullshit right here. How is that humanly possible? Look at this. He, like, in midair swivels his neck and head, and how the ball bounces off his head like that. I literally have no idea, but there you go. That is FIFA for you. It can be a bit bullshit sometimes. And then a bit more bullshit here, guys. Look at that. How the fuck is that offside? Watch this. What? How does that even make sense? It doesn't make sense whatsoever. You know, that would be onside in a real game. Weird, weird, weird. But thankfully we got the 3 points. We're going to move on into the group. I think we're in second place still. So we're definitely in a stronger position than we were before this. And now we have a match against West Brom. I'm pretty sure it's the BPL. Ooh, I've completely forgotten now. But anyway, you can see I put a much weaker team up today. You know, Ramsey, Kerzhikov, Javinho, like up front there. We had Andre Santos, oh my god, Koscielny and Giroud. It wasn't a very strong team at all. And my apologies for not realising this might not be a BPL game. It might be a cup game, I can't remember. I'm really sorry. I actually put this video together yesterday, so I'm doing the commentary today because I just didn't have the chance yesterday. It was one of those days, I didn't feel too good myself. And I get very lucky here. Look at this. What the fuck happened there? Diaby with the shot. It comes off the post, and the keeper does... he does a bit of a mistake. He did well to get down so quick, but you're going to see it just comes off the post and then hits him again twice. Gets up and just backheels it in the net. That is absolutely fantastic. I was so happy to see that go in. West Brom, another great team. And also, guys, I would like you to leave a comment today and just tell me if I was to do a brand new career mode, say my career mode freezes at the end of the season, or if you guys just get bored of Arsenal and you'd like me to change teams, what would you like me to do? Because I've been thinking of Sunderland, I've been thinking West Brom, I've been thinking Zenit, I've been thinking of doing Rangers, putting them in the BPL, sorry, you know, like putting them in League 2 and then getting them to the BPL, despite them being a Scottish team. So throw some ideas at me. What teams would you be interested in watching? And look at this from Cazorla. Absolutely fantastic skill there. And sometimes I forget that, you know, Cazorla's a great player, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I forget he's actually a pretty good skiller as well. He's got 4-star skills. But what I do with Cazorla, I tend to just pass it as soon as I get it with him because I know he's such a good passer. And they tend to be over-the-top passes, things like that. But, you know, maybe I should start skilling with him a bit more. Podolski goes through on goal here, and he's never going to miss there, even with his right foot. And in the 90th minute, we get the victory for sure. There's absolutely no way West Brom are going to get back here. But this is what Podolski's great at, you know, and if I just get another striker next to him with a bit more pace, I reckon I'll be set, you know. And that game was a 3-0 win, so I was really happy with that. It was in the rain as well, so it does make a difference, you know. It definitely makes a difference to me. But this is that Luciano Bastos, the youth squad player I've got now. Look at those stats for a defender. A possibility of 91 sprint speed. Holy shit. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. And now we got the Capital One Cup quarter-final against Everton. This game was always going to be difficult. Everton have a great team, despite me taking Fellaini from them. And I put up probably my strongest team I can put up right now, except from Diaby. I'm thinking of actually bringing in Asamoah from Juventus. He would be an absolute perfect player for me, don't you think, guys? So I'm definitely going to look at bringing in Asamoah, possibly. He can play as my new CDM instead of Diaby, but look at that own goal. Baines is a quality player, but he was all over the place there. I don't know what he was doing. You know, why you're there and not trying to, like, you know, block off Podolski, I don't know. He's standing right in front of the keeper there. Bit of a mistake, and that made it 1-0 early on, so I was just searching the rest of the game for that 2-goal cushion. You guys know I love having that 2-goal cushion. I come close with Lewandowski there, just wasn't quite good enough for the finesse shot. And then Podolski, look at this, wraps around the defender and smashes it past the keeper. I don't think any keeper in the world would have saved that. Maybe Neuer, maybe Casillas, but I think this is where Podolski is unstoppable, you know. And he turned that defender so easily, it was brilliant. And that was a 2-0 victory. Not too many highlights in that game there. It was pretty easy for me to win that. Quite comfortable. They didn't really have any chances. And as you can see, we do progress and we can play quite a few different teams. Sunderland look like they're going through, but Man United, Man City, Stoke and Sunderland still have to play. Or Southampton, sorry, not Sunderland. And look at this. Chamberlain wants more monies. Chamberlain wants more money. So I'm going to offer him a new contract because obviously I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose Oxlade-Chamberlain, but this didn't feel good. You know, this didn't feel good to me, guys. So I will update you on what happens with his contract because let me tell you something, it's not looking too great without spoiling it. So thank you for watching this, guys. Please give it a like. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next episode.